Hey everyone, this Sunday's shaping up to be a really fascinating Sunday. We're really looking forward to it. A few weeks ago I handed out those sheets, asked for the scripture and the stories that inspired you the most and why do they inspire you. But then I also asked the question, what's a question about God, about faith, about the Bible, about life that you've always wanted to ask but never felt that you could? So this Sunday we're going to be exploring two of the questions that our brother or sister or brothers or sisters wrote, and I think they're really honest questions, and I really appreciate them. So here's the questions. The first one really states simply, why don't I feel God? And the second question is this: is our relationship with God supposed to be emotional? Because outside of retreat weekends, etc., my relationship lacks emotion. I know He's there, I hear Him speak to me, but it's not warm and fuzzy. I would not describe my emotion to Him to be love, more like appreciation and respect. Two amazingly honest and open questions. Love them. And I just think how reflective of my life are those questions. So many times, there are times where I have felt so close to God, but there are times where God has felt so distant. I could see how for many people, maybe God has never really felt that close. And maybe it is admiration. God is so big and creation is so beautiful, that admiration for God or respect for God. But what does love look like? We're called to love the Lord our God with all our heart and love our neighbor as ourselves. What does that mean? What am I supposed to feel inside? Am I supposed to feel like I feel for a good friend, for a family member, for a spouse? Because those are all three really different kinds of love. Is there a fourth or the fifth or eighth or 20th kind of love, which is the love that we're supposed to feel for God? What does that look like? So what I'd love for you to do is allow these questions of why don't I feel God, and the question of what is this emotion I'm supposed to be feeling in this relationship? And what does this love look like? And am I supposed to feel warm and fuzzy about it? So I want you to come Sunday with scripture that you're thinking about, with your own stories and your own thoughts, your own reflections, your own experiences. Maybe another story that's inspired you, that's comforted you, that's made you feel closer to God. Maybe it's a practice that you do, a regular kind of spiritual discipline that you do that makes you feel connected to God. So let's bring that this week. Let's share that this week. Let's grow in that this week, and let's encourage one another. So I'm so looking forward to Sunday. I pray that God would be stirring these thoughts and questions in your mind, that God would lead you to scripture that will be encouraging both for you and for your fellow brothers and sisters in our church family, and for me. Come to Sunday with expectation. And come with open hearts, come with listening hearts to just trust and know that God's going to be there amongst us, and we're going to grow. And pray that we would all come away feeling like, we can be closer to God. And maybe God, there is a way that we can feel you deeply and even more regularly. That we could not just be aware of you, but we could know you and feel you in our hearts. So I just can't wait for the Sunday, and I look forward to seeing you, and we'll see you this Sunday. It's just going to be great. We'll see you then.